What's good, YouTube? It's your boy coming back to you live on a Monday morning. It is Monday, January 22nd, and I'm here to make my second YouTube video of the year to update y'all on the progress of my little 2-week challenge. And I guess anything else I really want to talk about, but mostly we're talking about the 2-week challenge. So, glad I finally got all this tech working. This audio should be crisp and clean. If anybody out there hears this and says, "Will, it's not very crisp, it's not very clean," let me know. All right, so yeah, we're about a week in, not 8 days later. I am a little bit sick, so sorry about that, and that's why I'm also uploading on a Monday instead of a Sunday, because I'm a little bit sick. Hopefully there's been a little bit of updates to the studio. I have over here, this dying plant, which I'm going to revive. It's going to be part of the studio. This cool plant in the center. I'm going to have a neon sign over here somewhere, and I'm going to put bookshelves up over here. I'm taking inspiration from Noah Kagan and his setup, so just a little bit of window dressing. Why not? It's fun. I know it may not be the most prudent thing to spend money on, but I don't care. So anyway, back to the application process. I did spend probably 3 mornings last week for 3 to 4 hours focused just on the app. And I think the really interesting thing comes from this book that I read, The One Thing, and some of this deep work, time blocking stuff is you don't have to learn how to create the time blocks. You have to learn how to defend the time blocks. That's the hard part. So I think one of the big things I'm going to start doing is I need to kind of do a PM wind down, checking my inboxes and stuff and checking my calendar at night, because when I wake up in the morning, it's so tempting to peek at my email, to peek at my Slack. Just to kind of get a refresher of is there anything I need to do this morning? Even though I will have time blocked the time in my calendar out, which means in theory I should be unreachable. It's just really tempting, and I almost feel guilty if I don't check email in the morning or anything until, if I don't check anything until noon, I almost feel guilty. So what we're going to do is we're going to push that back to the night before so that when I wake up, I just don't check anything until after the app block is done. When I say app block, I mean the 3 to 4 hours I'm going to spend working on the app, which for now is an app with one of my partners, but eventually it'll be apps that I fully own and want to launch or market or whatever. So I think that's just one improvement, is to move some of the checking the night before, because I for sure know that I get sucked into an email from a potential client and they're like, "How do I pay you, Will?" It's oh my gosh, I'm ready to reply ASAP. So I'm proud of the progress. I think we're going to make this end of January timeline, or it's going to be very tight. I'm going to push really hard this week. I think I pushed too hard last week in some respects. I was trying to get back into the gym and work really hard there. I was trying to get back into the app stuff, work hard there. I was closing out a client project, not sleeping well, which that's one of my kryptonites, not sleeping well. Hello, ding dong Will, stop drinking so much cold brew. But I got sick, and so I didn't do much really Saturday or Sunday, and I didn't upload. So I'm going to try and take care of myself a little bit better, make sure to sleep better. Even though it's a sprint, if I can't get through my first week, I'm okay, great, let's do this sprint. We're going to kick butt. We're going to go so hard, and then immediately fall sick. And I don't get sick by accident. It doesn't happen to me. I pushed too hard, didn't sleep, something went wrong. So, okay, recalibrate, calm down. This week, the same type of plan, only we're going to move the checking from the mornings to the nights, and I'm going to be just dead to the world from 8 a.m. to noon, which is what I'm going to block in my calendar as soon as this video is over. And it's been going great. The thing is, it just takes time for the results to play themselves out. So patience will be another piece of this, but we're going to get it done, man. I think I'm going to sprint to the finish here now that I'm feeling better. I know I need to take care of myself a little more. And we're going to get this app to a MVP level at the very minimum. So bare minimum functionality. I did get a huge piece of the app done last week, and now it's just some window dressing and something that I always forget about, which is kind of an onboarding flow. So when a new user comes to your app, it's a very different experience than somebody who's not a new user. It's a very key piece. So I'll work on that, a little bit of a marketing component. And I already messaged my partner. I sent him an email. I'm hey, it's going to be done by the end of January. There's the accountability to another level. So yeah, things are going really well. Take care of yourself. Take care of myself. Don't drink as much cold brew. Sleep, and make sure to move some of the tempting things to the night before. I think that'll be super helpful. And yeah, next time you see me, hopefully I'll have the studio done. I expect to upload, like next Sunday. I would say maybe it'll be ready to go. We'll see. I'm going to try my best, but these have been fun to make, to put up. And I'm just going to send it. So if you're watching, appreciate you and have a great day. Peace.